If you drive a car or some form of motor vehicle and you don't have one of these, then, well, you probably should. I'm of course talking about dash cams, and they're pretty much vital these days. It's super handy when you're disputing accidents or when someone crazy jumps in front of your car to try and claim insurance. It's out of the usual stuff that I usually look at, but I didn't quite hesitate when DDPAI reached out to me and asked if I would like to review one of their new Mola E3 dash cams. Yeah. Safety and security isn't something that I take for granted, so if it helps you guys make an informed decision on that, I'll gladly do it. Let's get into it. Installation is pretty simple. The front dash cam just straps onto the rear view mirror using these elastic straps, and the rear is held on via adhesives. You power it on using the provided cables and either the 12-volt cigarette lighter to USB adapter, or you can also choose to wire it directly to the car. DDPAI also sells you a kit to do just that. You might, for whatever reason, try to use it with just the front half, but if you do that, the dashcam is just going to beep at you incessantly, so that's a no-go.
Hello, Ding Ding Pai. Rear sensor abnormal. Rear sensor abnormal.
I will never get over how weird that sounds. We see the most interesting part about this dashcam when we power it on. The entire thing is a 10-inch touchscreen. Follow the on-screen guides to adjust the front and rear cameras to properly capture your footage. Swiping on the screen either toggles between the front and rear camera or shows the recordings. Tapping onto it allows you to adjust the screen brightness as well as angle the camera up and down, and also allows you to quickly take snapshots or mute the microphone as well as enter the settings. Going into settings, you might notice that there are still a number of things like resolution and quality that seem to be missing. To access the full list of settings, you're going to have to pair it and access it with the DDPAI app on your smartphone, where you'll have access to all of the settings in the dashcam and more, like video capture quality, which at maximum is 1440p for the front and 1080p for the rear. Of course, having the screen on all the time is a safety hazard, as you do need to view what's behind you, so I do recommend turning on the 30-second timer or pressing the button below the display to turn it off. It also is anti-glare, so no more getting blinded by dudes driving with their high beams on all the time. Capture quality on these cameras are honestly pretty good. The f1.46 group lenses wide 130-degree view angle allows it to easily capture everything that's in front of you. Rear view camera is pretty good as well, with the footage being surprisingly better than that of my 70mm A800. I do feel though that these cameras were designed more for left-handed cars, as with a right-handed car like mine here in Malaysia, I find the camera to not just be off-centered a lot more, to the left, but also the footage is further away from the front of the car. Otherwise, it's definitely got a bit more of a sharpening filter going on, and the colors are more vibrant. Over in night footage, while the A800 was a tad brighter, it was also noisier, while the Mola E3 definitely had the cleaner footage, although not as bright. It did, however, do a lot better in terms of color accuracy. When I recorded this footage of myself driving at night, I did notice something of particular concern. The screen turning on if, let's say, you hit a pothole or whatnot in a dark patch or stretch of road can be very blinding, almost as bad as if someone is high beaming you, and needing to reach up and turn off the display is focus and attention unnecessarily taken off the road. So it's a cool and novel design, but I don't particularly find it very beneficial. At time of writing, it is selling for 369 ringgit over on Shopee in Malaysia. That's about $78 US. That's pretty cheap in my opinion for a dashcam with plenty of features, clear front and rear recording, Wi-Fi, parking recording, etc. Of course, my only gripe about it is the display of the unit itself. I see it more of a hindrance than a benefit, as you know, when I'm driving I prefer to reduce distractions, but you could also always just remember to press the power button to turn it off the moment it turns back on, or maybe you could opt for something like their Z50, which comes in at the same price but is a more standard windscreen mounted unit. If the quality is anything like the E3, then it's probably pretty damn good as well. That's pretty much it for me from this video. Wait, that's pretty much it from me for this video. If you like this kind of short things, then you know, give it a like, subscribe, comment, share, and yeah, it's different to do something different from time to time. A little bit of fun, you know. My name is Yang, the Tech Rodent, and I will catch you guys in the next video.